That was the sound of 16 Formula One cars leaving the grid at the start of the Monaco Grand Prix. These sounds are familiar to spectators at the Grand Prix races, but what a driver hears is something quite different. Cramped in the molded cockpit of his Formula One car, his ears insulated by his crash helmet, the engine and exhaust pipes behind him, he hears a very different sound. Less exhaust noise and more of the metallic sounds of the cams striking their followers and the whine of timing gears churning away inches behind his head. This next track is what former world champion and Indianapolis winner Graham Hill heard as he piloted his V8 BRM around the twisting Monte Carlo circuit. If you watch the circuit diagram of Monte Carlo on the record jacket, you can follow his progress around the course. He shifts up from the start line, then down again for San Devote, up again as he climbs the hill, then down through the gears again for the Casino Square. A Formula One car is usually fitted with 5 or 6 gears, and the range of speeds at Monte Carlo, 30 miles an hour on the hairpins to 140 on the straight, requires that nearly every gear be used. A Grand Prix engine is built to produce a maximum of power from its 3 liters, and they produce this maximum at very high revolutions. Some engines turn as fast as 11,000 revolutions per minute, in which case the engine speed would seldom drop below 8,000 revolutions. Below this, the engine would produce relatively little power. Consequently, the engine has a short speed range in each gear, and a driver seldom holds the same gear for more than 3 seconds on a tight circuit like Monte Carlo, where there are 10 corners in less than 2 miles. Now you hear drivers shifting down as they brake for the gasometer hairpin at Monte Carlo, then accelerating away up through the gears towards the pits. The fastest part of the Monte Carlo circuit is just after the tunnel. Then the driver must brake for the chicane. Some shift even to a lower gear. Now you can hear a group of cars as they come through the tunnel, snatch top gear, then slow for the chicane, which is a very fast flick to the left that brings the cars again onto the seafront. If you crash here, you take a dive into the harbor, as did Paul Hawkins and the late Alberto Ascari, who was twice world champion. In all the world, there isn't a noisier circuit than Monte Carlo. The sound just keeps bouncing off the walls and buildings which line the circuit, giving the spectator little respite. This next track lasts a minute and a half and represents the sounds endured by spectators at the station hairpin as the field completes just one lap of the 100-lap Monaco Grand Prix.